That is why Father Epic did not entertain her. Jamaica Carlos, I never hear program him did one up on, you know. His request came to Father Epic first, and Father Epic denied him the interview. Father Epic denied him the interview. Him go call Dr. Love, and Dr. Love tell him say him not depend that either. Him go to Shelly Quran, and Shelly Quran entertain him.
Andre Stevens clap back at Jamaican Carlos. And him clap back wicked. And he not just clap back at Jamaican Carlos, but him clap at Wayne as well, people. Bless up to my viewers and my subscribers them. May hope everybody having a blessed and a wonderful morning. Now my viewers and my subscribers, remember, in everything you do, always put God first. In every and any situation, just always remember to call upon God. Always remember to pray. Because a prayer day keep the devil away. Now my viewers and my subscribers, Andre Stevens clap back at Jamaican Carlos and clap up Wayne as well, people. We have that to come up right now, but before I play that, people, I would appreciate if you all would leave a like on this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you're a new viewer first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and turn on the post notification bell so whenever we drop new content, you will be first to be notified. Share the content and leave your opinion down below in the comment section.
Yes, let me address the back to school thing now. When I was going to do back to school, I told you all that I was going to come big. I asked my former producer to assist me in organizing the back to school thing with Nerissa. It could not get off the ground. It was very chaka-chaka and disorganized. It carried a lot of back and forth with a lot of people. And I said to myself, all I needed to do was to launch a GoFundMe, put in a target, and let us agree how we're going to disseminate the things across Jamaica. They could not agree on how the back to school could go. People who are in the group can tell you who know about what I'm talking about. So what I did, I said to them, I am cancelling that. I'm not doing any GoFundMe. I had a dream and I got my dream. And the Lord said to me, Andre, take out 10,000 US dollars out of your YouTube or the monies that you have in the US and invest in some children in Jamaica. I did just that. I did just that. I took my hard work money when I sit down on YouTube at night time and beg me $10, me $20. And the people them say, okay, and they did it. It wasn't my producer who organized nothing for the back to school thing. That producer has no form of organization. They're chaotic and they don't know structure. It was myself and Nerissa who organized the back to school. Now, I see where they're making claims that Nigel Clark sent money to fund my back to school initiative. Let me make it categorically clear. Nigel Clark, the Minister of Finance in Jamaica, never give Andre 1 red cent yet. I called Nigel Clark. Andre Stefano Stevens, just as I beg you know, on a $10 and a $20 night time. I reached out to Nigel Clark and I said, Minister, this is what I'm doing for back to school. And he said, wow, Andre, this is phenomenal. This is that, Ray. Mr. Minister, I am asking you for 3,000 US dollars. You know why I asked for the 3,000 US dollars? Because the 3,000 US dollars would have given away 3 tertiary 3 tertiary educational grants to somebody in Cornwall, Middlesex and Surrey in the accumulation of 150,000 each. Did Nigel Clark come around and did Nigel Clark give it? He did not give that money. He did not give that money. He never gave me a red cent. And you all know Nigel Clark never gave me a red cent. I requested the money. He never gave it. Nigel Clark is a very mean little fellow. When Nigel Clark used my name, my intellectual property partner draw in the parliament and said Keisha want her partner draw, I looked at the minister and I said to him, Minister, how can you use my term? And him look at him say, Andre, let me tell you the truth. Partner draw is sweet and partner draw is this and partner draw. And I maintain a very cordial relationship with Nigel Clark. I maintain a relationship that I can talk to him. When my producer in England, because I will not give them a name except the Black Puss, Nigel Clark, him know, the Black Puss know, the Black Puss of England know. Say I never get a red cent from Nigel Clark. But, because him believe him can fuel Mr. Jamaica Fallos, because I'm not Carlos him name. Jamaica Fallos. Them call up and say to me, say, oh, so you, the England producer, will get your money. You get a little money. Go on, no, man. Leg on me shirt, no, man. Me no ain't nothing with you. Me block you. You follow me up on me Facebook. You follow up me and use my picture them. Go on, no, waste man. Waste man of England. Go on, allow me alone now. Leg on me short. Me say for leg on me short, we and Fabs. Leg on me short. You come in like a termite and a grassmite. Leg on me shirt. Stop fuel fire upon fire. You get your 3.5 million. Black Puss. Leg on me shirt. Nasty, dirty creature, man. Leg on me shot. Every minute, you just take up my picture and post. I post me. Leg on me shot, come out from me name. One, our time now. Me have 7 minutes before me take my medication. Me I ignore him long time, Jamaica. Me I ignore him from the 13th of August. When him tell me say I come from the house of Satan. And if you go ask Mama Janet, make Mama Janet tell you no. The voice note them where must chip one dirty piece of cloth. From Yasso to Philistine, from Yasso to Israel, from Yasso to Hamas, and Pakistan. And when Mama Janet hear that, Mama Janet say, Andre, done with him. The man saying come from the house of Satan. That is why me fire him. That is why me end him and me done with him. Him saying come from the house of Satan. Oh, me. Where God church, me cuss me bad word, they say yes, say yeah. But oh, me. We love my God and serve my God with honor and gratitude. If you have a producer, we talk about him come from the house of Satan and him not in a God business. How he who identify himself from the house of Satan. How should I stand or sit with him? How should he produce for me? You know, say salt and sugar give running belly. And me not have beer. Me not have no hot red stripe like Alice. And me no want to have running belly like Alice. So me no want to drink no salt and no beer to get running belly. Dangerous boy. You see everything when you see on my Facebook in a September. All the voice note when me I cuss him and talk about him status. When think of me put it up. Me no know if you do no video. Me no know if you cut up video, edit video. I have proof to show you all on the 30th of August. He asks that I remove him as an administrator on my Facebook page, and I respectfully said to him, I have nothing to say to you. Go to Nerissa and speak to Anu if you want to talk to me. And he went on my Facebook and did some evil, treacherous things. And I accepted it. But I am going to talk now, because evil is evil, right is right, wrong is wrong. And when it's wrong, you must make them know them wrong. And when them right, you must make them know them right. But he's evil. Why you think, say, Father Epic never give my interview? Why you think, say, Dr. Love no side with him? Why Jamaica Carlos side with him and Jamaica Carlos hear my side of the story? Jamaica Carlos have the video, the voice note them where we not tell me the mama rascal them. Where we not tell me how much Tara make me up. Where we not say about him go expose me. From Queen Africa time me and we ain't done, you know. From the interview where Queen Africa diss me. I'm a producer, she say, me I get the whole heap of diss them pan Queen Africa video. And when me a message him I say, oh, you're not done, I've cut the interview. You see that weekend they ask Mama Janet how much bad word and clot I get. How much bad word and clot I get. And when Mama Janet hear it, Mama Janet said, no, Andrew, me have to go pray. Me have to go pray, me have to go pray, me have to go pray for this. Because this can't get out of hand. You know how much out of hand it get out of? You know how much hand it get out of? You know much and why did I have to get a junior producer? Why did I have to get a junior producer? The junior producer came because of the constant attacks and disrespect we and give me and the program and the blackmails that him give. Same I go expose confidential voice notes that me and people attack where him as the producer have it. Him evil. Let me go take my tablets. I'm taking my medication. That is why Father Epic did not entertain Jamaica Carlos and never hear program him did one go pan, you know. His request came to Father Epic first and Father Epic denied him the interview. Father Epic denied him the interview. Him go call Dr. Love and Dr. Love tell him say him not depend that either. Him go to Shelly Curran and Shelly Curran entertain him. Because Shelly Curran want bite me and yam me up and done with me. He went to Jamaica, Carlos, after because now have no other person to look pan. Yes, he said the interview never get no traction. The interview got no traction. It changed nothing. My followers have not run away from me. My subscribers are there. I was not cancelled, Wayne Forbes. You were cancelled. You were put aside. Nobody's listening or looking at you. You want to start up your YouTube channel and so forth. Start it and leave me alone now. Why every time you have to take up my picture? Why every time you have to over your comment? Me block out everything from you, you know? Why you can't do the same? Wayne, are you obsessed with me? Wayne, I really want to know. Are you obsessed with me? Wayne, I know you see me as your Marcus Garvey, that you will never get a chance to be around anymore. Because a snake is a snake, a puss is a puss. And you're a black snake and a black puss combined in one. If you look at his pictures, Jamaica, a black snake with a black puss face, that is what Wayne is. And I will say it with no apology. A black snake who has the form of a head of a black puss. Every time you look here for your post, me picture them. Every time you look here for your post, you come in like the people them where not like Auntie Dana, but the only thing them can't talk about on social media, Auntie Dana. The only thing good and bad. So you're going to be the new social media sensation for follow everything Andre Stevens do. Are you going to be my watchdog or the watch post? Oh, I forget you're a watch black puss cat. I forget that you're a black puss cat. So you have to watch me in every farm to see me. No way, and I don't need you as a cheerleader. I don't need you as a supporter. And I hear the rest of things you talk about. About residual income and oh, you did have your job before this and that and Ray and Tay. So if you did have your job, why did I have to pay for so many of your trips out of my cash up money to send you to Birmingham to have your great weekends? To have the great weekends with the people who you went to celebrate with? Why so much of my cash up money was taken out to celebrate your Birmingham trips then? Why you don't talk about those things? Why you don't talk about the young boy that you adopted from Kingston and carried into Jamaica, into England, and the young boy leave your yard? Why did the young boy leave your yard? Tell Jamaica and the world, why did the young boy that you adopt leave your yard? Why you don't talk about the nastiness that him see at your yard? Why him leave your yard, Wayne Forbes? Talk about that. Talk about the young man that you adopted. And the young man don't want to stay in your yard because you did not try to do what you did try to do with him. You want me to talk your dirty secrets then? I want me to talk your dirty secrets then, Wayne. I will not go below the belt. I will not go below the belt. I will not go below the belt. But I'll remind you, it's my season to win. It's my season for good energies. It's my season to blossom and flourish. And you can't cancel me. You can't stop me. You can't pull me down. Cause the amount of tears when me ball for how disloyal, treacherous, evil, and vitriolic you are. God, I go see my prayers them come true. You can't cancel me. You don't have the opportunity because you don't have the viewers' time. You could have go find the biggest platform. By the time you're done with the biggest platform, them are going to do what with you. Dash your way in a garbage. You belong to Riverton Dump, you know. You belong to Riverton Dump. Look at your character. Look at your traits. And remind yourself that you belong to the Riverton Dump. That them soon close down. So there's an expiry date on you. Because you are Riverton, nasty, filthy, and sick. You're a Riverton dump, Wayne Forbes. And I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I block you. Every time you come up, you try to provoke me at that time. I block you. And you can't done. You can't done. You go over Carlos and you full up Carlos with one whole heap of sauce. And turn Carlos in a one big boomalashi. Jamaica Carlos turn one big boomalashi today and trace me. But me gonna say to you, Jamaica Carlos, I am talented. I am gifted. I'm intelligent, Jamaica Carlos. I am Andre Stevens. God made me special. God made me great. God made me with purpose. And many times I will say this to you. Purpose cannot die. Purpose cannot die, Jamaica Carlos. So I need to know how to stitch cloth to be a designer. Look pan Louis Vuitton. Look pan Gucci. Look pan all of the top brand them. You think the designer stitch cloth? Designer thinks me weird, Carlton. Carlos. When me bill. When me have me seamstress and me tailor them bill it. Me beautifully and wonderfully made. Me have talents pan talents. Pan talents. Talents pan talents. Pan talents. No fun where you are to Jamaica Carlos drive taxi. Drive Uber foreign. Nothing wrong with taxi man I drive taxi. But oh you want liberty somebody will have so much talent. Oh you want tell me some man me a take and I waste Andrew Holness them money. I never that me did that to Jamaica Carlos. Me a school to make sure say Andrew Holness win the next election. You never know it. You never know it. I'm going to tell you the truth. Me school. If you make Andrew and Juliet win election, me never take a man. If you go up you with Jamaica Carlos, then we say, oh, the guy gay and him going like a girl. But you can't put my name on no man up you with. You can't put my name on no man up you with. Try and find it and tell me Jamaica Carlos. Me and my mother go through things from childhood days. The Bible says parents provoke not your children to wrath. You know much time my mother make me wrath, Jamaica Carlos. So when you go talk about look how him talk to him mother, you know much time my mother make me wrath? You know much time? No, Auntie Claudette me now move on tonight because me a talk it and move on. Because me now give them no more my energy. And the people them still love me. The people them still cherish me. These people them still respect the work what me I do. What day a Philip Palwell situation go down. Everybody in Jamaica except me. Everybody expect Andre Stevens is going to address the Philip Palwell situation. I know everything about that story. And what did I do? Me sit down and me mourn the loss of my mother. Heather Moiston. Me sit down and said to myself, until Heather is buried, nobody now hear me talk. Certain way. Me sit down. So Jamaica Carlos, you're talking about your father's death and it was insensitive. I gave you a poke of the bear. How insensitive it was to know that Wayne Forbes was so treacherous, filled with hate and evil. And rather than you found the other side of the story to make the story balance, you decided to carry one part of the story. That is not fair and factual blogging. That is not fair and factual journalism. But I understand, Jamaica Carlos, that you're not trained or you're not gifted. You're not trained or gifted to do journalistic work. You just sit in your Uber taxi and talk the foolishness. And people say you're boring, Jamaica Carlos. The people them tired of your and you man and them and shame and Jamaican. When you're doing Jamaica Carlos, You will make some money off my name on YouTube, because when you call Andre Stevens' name on YouTube, the bloggers make money off it. So if you want to carry, I hear you say that you don't finish with me yet. You don't have to be finished. What I'm going to say to you, Jamaica Carlos. Now you find how insensitive it was when I was mourning the death of Heather Moiston. You carried an interview where that interview was never warranted. It wasn't warranted until the other part of the story was told. Did you tell the other part of the story? No. Who was the person who was affected? Andre Stefano Stevens. Who was the claimant? Wayne Forbes. And you went for Nerissa. You went for Wayne. So you never say make you pick up your phone and call Andre Jamaica Carlos. Or you never pick up your phone and say, Andrea good youth, Andrea this, Andrea that. Let me take up my phone and call him for hear him side of the story. Why you never do that? Because it was never your intention to do that. And I know now it is not your intention to do that. Your intention was to help tear me down because you get the 10,000 US from the Jamaica Labour Party to do it. You burn out Andrew Holness every day when you used to. And all of a sudden, you're going to say, I waste Andrew Holness money. And oh, me so great for get kicked out from around the Prime Minister. I spoke that story. I spoke that story and I can speak it again. Because of the relationship of Andrew and Rhoda Crawford. And Juliet Holness believed that I was loyal to her. Juliet was upset that I never tell her the things that Andrew and Rhoda was doing. So she make sure she kicked me out of the party because I was Juliet Holness handbag. That's the reason, Jamaica Carlos. Nothing more. And everybody in the Jamaica Labour Party can tell you that is the reason. So when you go walk and come in like a mama lashy, leave the mama lashy business to me because me can't trace. You say you're a straight man. Stop going like one big ghetto stable egg where they on social media cuss and tell people where you don't know about. It don't look good. It don't look good. Oh, I forgot, Jamaica Carlos, you cannot code switch like Andre. My apologies, Jamaica Carlos. You see, I was a vagabond just a while ago. Look at the consummate diplomat now. Look at the consummate diplomat now. Look at the consummate diplomat. Do you know what consummate means? Do you understand diplomacy, Jamaica Carlos? Here is the truth. Don't water your brand and your value because Wayne is filling you up with vitriol and sauce. Keep your program high, Jamaica Carlos. When they go low, you go what, high? So seeing that Andre Stevens went low, you should have maintained some degree of nobility for your seniority as a journalist and a blogger. How then you descended to an abyss, Jamaica Carlos? How then did you descend to an abyss to come in the form of a Ray Virego this morning? Is it because I beat you with the belt? Is it because I tapped you with the belt? Do you want a tapping with the belt tonight, Jamaica Carlos? Oh, the belt is here. No, you don't deserve the tapping of the belt. You are aiding and abetting. You are not to be beaten. It is Wayne who must get the beating because Wayne is the one filling you up with the dramas and the sus and all of this and that and Ray and Tay. But Jamaica Carlos, I can be the biggest dirty gal on social media and I will trace your dirty backside because you're wicked and lie and full up of sus and drama. But I equally can be the consummate diplomat who says to you, Jamaica Carlos, how insensitive it was of you in the time of my bereavement of a close mother, friend, and confidant, that you facilitated an interview with one side of the story. Don't you hear, Jamaica Carlos? It's called both sides of the story. Both sides of the story. You could have taken up your phone just like Dr. Love. You could have taken up your phone just like Talk Your Mind. You could have taken up your phone just like Father Epic. But no. You wanted views. But no, you never wanted Andre's side of the story. Because your friend blackmailed me. Your friend went into my cash app without my permission and was feeding his family in St. Elizabeth with my money without my permission. That is a thief. That is a thief. That is stealing. And it's when we start catch up on him start say, oh, Andre, you know, so me dey take $100 or $200 to send my family. And I never have a problem with that. Because as my producer, he should be able to give his family. Because if he's around me, he should also benefit greatly. And he was benefiting greatly. But what did he do? What did he do? He doctored all the voice notes and put them on social media. He tried to tell people that I'm working witchcraft to get people's money. Jamaica Carlos, you know how damning and damaging that is. Parity the family come from. Parity. You know how damaging and damning that was. And after all of that, I was paying him $500 from about April, May, because the agreement was after the first year we'll start getting payments. And he breached that. I started to pay him. And Nerissa can tell you, she became very uncomfortable with Wayne being around me. But no. After Queen Africa, that's when I said to myself, by the end of the year, I want to get rid of Wayne totally out of my life. And when he sensed the insecurities, that's when he turned on the junior producer. So you see, when you hear him the interview talk about the junior producer is this and the junior producer is that, if you know some of the things he did to the junior producer, but it's not my time, it's not my duty to talk. The junior producer is 15 years old. And he did some evil things to the junior producer. And if I never stood up and stand for Auntie Claudette can tell you. Auntie Claudette can tell you the things them women do to junior producer. And I may have to stand up on my foot. And when you wonder why is only junior producer producing. Better days are ahead, you know. Better days are ahead. And you see, because better days are ahead, I am finished with them. Lego me shut. Lego me ear. Lego partner draw TV. Lego rat trap. Lego everything associated with me. I go start your own. Because I would have wanted to know that when you start your YouTube channel, you're getting views. And coupled with that, he had 3 other YouTube channels, Jamaica. Listen at greed. Partner Draw TV, I don't even collect $1 from it. Wayne collects all that money. He has that YouTube channel. Plus he got $3.5 million from me. Who is greedy? Who is greedy? And my money was never to be touched until I decided to open back my restaurant. And I have to be battling here and there to make sure that my restaurant is open on time. Not even my restaurant, my catering services, because I don't have a location to put back my restaurant as yet. People are evil. And Wayne knew many of my plans. And all of those plans, Wayne has tried his very best to go after me with evil and witchcraft and obia. There was a time I could not sleep in my room. There was a time, remember when I was showing you all, I couldn't show you my face, Jamaica. Remember I couldn't show you my face on YouTube? I could not sleep in my room. It was filled with foreign elements and confusion. It was filled with high energies, foreign energies that I never knew. And if the church never come and say, let us pray for you, Apostle Karine Gregory stepped in and prayed for me. Stepped in and prayed for me. Mount Refuge prayed for me in a distance. Mama Janet had to pray for me morning, noon, and night. And you're going to tell me that I must just walk away without asking them peacefully, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I was naked on the road. I was naked on the road recently. Again. My mental health was disturbed. I had a relapse. People, they know what they were doing. They wanted me to commit suicide. They wanted me to commit suicide. And when I hear the voice notes of how Wayne wants to cancel me, all Wayne wants to do is to see me dead. And I said to myself, wow, look at betrayal. Look at betrayal. Look at betrayal. So condolences to you, Jamaica Carlos, on the passing of your father. I genuinely never knew your father passed away because I was not on social media. But you know what I said to you, Jamaica Carlos? You know what I said to you, Jamaica Carlos? I'm going to give you a pinch of what you gave to me, and I'm going to go to the lowest dirt and to the lowest ebb to do it. And people are saying, Andre, it's a low blow, and oh, you should have never done that. If you decide it is a low blow came from them, and the low blow also came from me. So the balance, the scale, the equilibrium. So if you're disappointed in me, you should have been disappointed in Jamaica Carlos facilitating an interview with somebody who was insensitive about the death of Heather. And you talk some evil things, Wayne Forbes, about me and Diary, and it's because of Diary why Heather was killed. The next time, Wayne Forbes, I'm not going to even answer. Wayne Forbes, we're not friends anymore. We're not allies. You're no longer my confidant. What you have and know of me, you can use it and share it. Because I can justify everything. And I'm a spiritual Baptist. I'm a spiritual Baptist. I'm not an Obia worker. I've never worked Obia in my life. And I've never done a money ritual in my life. I've never taken away people's money and used it to do evil works. I've never done that. Look at the back to school. That was my money. Look at the back to school thing. I paid for venue. You know the only people who gave support to that back to school? Isaac Buchanan gave $1,000. Prophet Sean Miller gave $1,000. Rattigan gave $1,000. Valerie Nita gave me 100,000 Jamaican dollars. And Spraga Benz gave me $800 US. Those 5 people. And that was what was used to give away the little bursaries to the top students. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe every mix-up. Remember, students, I've taught you well. Remember context. Remember, people are lie. Remember, people are evil. All the rest of the money was from my pocket. From my pocket. Wayne Forbes never contributed anything apart from the little people who sent their thing. I made sure to eliminate him from the entire process. Not even his names of the people who come from his area I put on the thing. I cancelled him. I erased him. And I'm going to say to Jamaica, it's now time that we erase Wayne Forbes from our books. See it there? See it there? Wayne Forbes. Finish. Erased. It's a white piece of paper. I'm showing you. I'm erasing him. Cancel Wayne. I have cancelled you. I, Andre Stefano Stevens, have officially cancelled you. You will now be placed at the Riverton dump, and that is where you'll belong. Do not make an attempt to ever try coming back to Partner Draw TV. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated, and you have been cancelled, and you'll be put in the garbage. I wonder if I should burn this. I start burning you. You're cancelled, Wayne Forbes. Cancelled. I'm finished with you. You'll be placed in the garbage, and that is where you belong. Jamaica, I'm taking no calls. I'm taking no calls tonight because I've made it official. If one person wants to call me, but remember, I'm doing the thing for Ward 21. If you so desire to help me, I just need 10 persons to commit. Auntie Claudette number. Here's Auntie Claudette number. 4262281. I just need 10 persons. Forward still, Jamaica. I'm saying to you, forward still. Forward still, Jamaica. Forward still. I'm saying to you all, forward still. Remember to share this live. You're cancelled, Jamaica Carlos, and you're cancelled. You're cancelled, Wayne Forbes. Cancelled. Cancelled, cancelled, cancelled. God bless you. God keep you. And may his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Good night, Jamaica. Bye-bye.